Drew Snell here of Traveland RV. What's happening, everybody? Yes, I'm doing a video on tent trailers. So, if you're new to the tent trailer idea, well, let's start off. First, everyone wonders, how do you set these up? Well, first, there's a pole here, okay? What we'll do is kind of do it backward. How do you put this back down after camping? Setting it up is okay. Remember, at the end of the day, you're tired, you've been drinking for 2 or 3 days, you just want to get home. To set these up, you got to remember this pole, you got to take your shoulder, push. Now, see this pole? You got to make sure, there's 2 of them on the front, 2 on the back. You got to go inside and put it underneath the bed. So that's one thing you got to remember. And again, to set this back up, you got to put one pole there, and see up top. See this? It's going to somehow go in front of there. So you got to take your back, lift it all your might. There, you can almost do it with one hand. Okay, so in one, we're done that. Okay. 2, to push this bed in, it's on this little plastic track thing here. So you got to put this in very carefully or else it comes off its track. And when it does, it'll be lopsided. So that's one other thing you got to deal with. Also winding it down. So you got to crank at the back. And most of these, when you wind them down, if you stop halfway, it'll crash right down on you. Okay? Which means you can't let your kids do it. Also, you got to make sure these are off, and a lot of them, depending on what it is, you have to take these track bars off. Okay, that's another thing to deal with. Also, this door, it's 2 pieces. So you're going to unlatch this, and if you've already taken your jacks down and you're off level, you will not be able to get that door off because it won't shut. It has to be perfectly level. And remember the other joys of tenting. Most of the tent material is the cheap stuff, and I'll put it to you this way, it's a hot day, it's even hotter in here. And they always have a funny smell to them. There's your comfy bed, that mattress. So you got to bring a foamy along too, because that's basically, when you push your fingers down, there's nothing there. And a lot of them too. Your stove top, you can either cook in here, or you gotta take this whole system out, unclip that, and then take it outside. See the floor? I don't know if you can see that. It's moving up and down. And now see your roof too? A lot of people have this idea you can put a kayak or put your bikes on top of this roof. Pretty much every tent trailer, it's a 2-piece roof, which means it's joined up like this. Okay? Simple physics. Put weight on that, it bends down, cracks roof, gets water and everything in it because your roof's cracked. So don't put a roof rack on top of a tent trailer because there's no framing, there's no nothing to hold it. Okay? Also, you got your sink. See this hot water tap? There's no hot water in this tent trailer. It's just cold water. And see these neat storage compartments? Alright. I'm not trying to make this look bad. This is just how they are. Okay? Okay, time to fold it in. Well, guess what? There's no storage there. This is flipped under, there's no storage. It's only when it's up. So basically you got to put everything on the floor or in your van or whatever. Then when you lift this up, then you got storage. Then you go outside. There's no radio in here. There's no tunes. I got to bring a stereo. These little jacks, yeah, they make it level, but they still wobble everywhere. Even when the jacks are down, this thing still wobbles. This doesn't just, I'm not blaming this brand. It's pretty much every one of them. So I hate tent trailers. I think they're just a good temporary solution. But we just came out with this new one. And I think we have a solution to all our problems. Put it this way, if I was buying a tent trailer, this is the only one. It's called the Somerset it's called the E3 by Somerset. They took over from Coleman and did all the great things Coleman did and just took it to a whole nother level. So number one, see that roof? It's one piece, no seams. It has a lifetime warranty on it. I can jump down on there all day and I'll show you why. We're not even going to go over the interior bits. I'm just going to show you the roof real quick. See those beams? They go right across. That means it's designed to actually put a kayak, all your bikes, everything on top of it, and it won't bend in. And because it's one piece, there's no seams to crack and nothing to seal up. Real win right there. Number two, it's actually designed for off-road. The frame's strengthened, the whole body is strengthened. You got rock guard everywhere. This stuff looks great. But if you got rocks or anything on it, it won't, well, that's your alternative, what's going to look like. These poles, one shoulder, pop it out, then mount it right here. Okay? You don't have to take the poles out, you don't have to forget about them, they're all right there. So easy. Hot water tank, that's a 6-gallon, that's just like you get on a normal travel trailer. So that means about a 10-minute shower, or if you're doing dishes, now you have hot water, or outdoor shower, hot, cold water, and it's got a high pressure hose, none of that little nozzle. It's got an actual high pressure hose, so it'll wash off your ATVs and everything like that, or your messy dog, or your kids. But why did I say ATVs? Well, I'm in a tent trailer. How do I bring my ATVs along? I'll show you. There you go. Those gates turn into ramps. Just drive your ATV right up on there. And remember I was talking about setting up? Well, the top's power. You hit one button, it raises up. Another button raises down. And because these beds are on actual steel tracks, get my hand out of the way. Look at that. They'll never come on off the track. And it takes one finger to put them in. This literally took me 3 minutes to set up. And the jacks on it are proper, just like you get on a trailer. See how they're angled? That means it doesn't, basically you can level it. It also keeps it stable, but doesn't move forward and back, not just side to side. So this is actually stable when it's on the ground. That was my main gripe with tent trailers before. You just wobble inside. This is stable. And this nice rock guard material. So you got off-road tires, you're going to go gravel roading. This won't rash up. You got Jensen speakers. These things actually sound really good. And they're waterproof. And you see this? This is stainless steel. This is also guaranteed for life. It won't rust. And you don't have to put the covers over it. Because the water, your frame's actually right over here. So the water comes down and goes right underneath the trailer. So water just never stays in this. It's got a bug light. See this door? One piece. It hangs right up top there, so when you go camping, you simply just lift it off the roof, click it into place. It takes like 30 seconds and it's done. And if you're off level, it'll still shut. It's a double entry step. King size bed. Oh, look at this mattress. It's an actual nice residential mattress. You do not need to have a foamy on top. One less thing you have to store. And it's actually nice and cool in here. And not just because the windows are all open. When these are shut, it's this umbrella material. It never rots. It doesn't mildew. It doesn't look so wrinkly compared to the rest of them. And it keeps it cool. And it's really easy to repair if you have a rip. But 2 king size beds. Little things, an actual step so the little one can get up into the bed. Outlets everywhere. Storage actually underneath the dinette with a door. Most of them don't. You got to lift up the cushion here to access underneath. This turns into a big bed. You can take that picnic table and put it outside. It comes with a big awning. It's 6 feet out. This turns into a bed as well. I'll get my hand out of the way here. This just pulls out and it comes with another little bed. So we can have 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 there. Inside speakers as well. And the stereo in this runs off a 12 volt, okay? Which means it runs off your battery. Most of these stereos only work off if you're plugged into a campsite or running a generator. For this, you can run the tunes all day. And it's got an iPod dock and everything. It's got an actual thermostat for your furnace. Another plug outlet there. And see these fans? These are awesome. These hook up to the top of your poles. You turn them on and you have a cross breeze through here. And they work off a 12 volt as well. You also got a bathroom. So no running up the middle of the night to the campsite and trying to find a place to go if it's pouring rain. Just go right here. There are curtains that come with this for privacy, and it has hot cold water, and it's got its own holding tanks so you can drain it just like a normal trailer. It comes with a sewer hose, so you can drain this just like a normal travel trailer. LED lights, so you can leave these on all day and not drain your battery out. 3-way fridge. Show you how big it is. And remember, this is storage all the time. Wanna know why? First, bigger sink and a stovetop. Brand new, this just came in, so I'm just setting it up now. Stovetop, and it comes with a barbecue, it hangs outside. But check this out. The water doesn't spill over the floor when it goes upside down, and it's permanent storage. And look how nicely it's finished in here. None of that exposed wood and horrible stuff. All the cabinetry is real hardwood. I mean, this is just gorgeous. Anyway, this is the Coleman. Sorry, I keep saying Coleman. It's the Somerset. We took over from Coleman. Double propane tanks. We give you the battery. So, vision this. ATV, your kayaks on top, and if you have a pickup truck, you got your truck box for your other ATV, all in a small package. My name is Snell. Thank you very much. Take care.